hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Batting 8, designated
Luis Ojeda steps in, and he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely a guy to keep your eye on right now. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, Matt, with Ross behind the plate,
threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors. Eugenio Suarez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Here's the 1-1 pitch. This one's flared toward left center. Coming on for it is Hicks, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first.
Randall McHenry will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Come on, guys.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
High in the air out to center field. Polito has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Devin Travis is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Lifted into the air out toward center field. McHenry moves over. 1 down. Kevin Pillar will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
McHenry is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Randall McHenry will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Polito is camped under this one. And that's out number 2. Devin Travis steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Lifted in the air out to center field. McHenry is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Randall McHenry will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
The center fielder, number 24, Randall McHenry.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1.
Looking good. No one better up there. Here you go.
Now drive that pitch, huh?
Storen's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Oh, and you can tell by these first couple swings, he's not just looking to poke one through the right side of the infield. He's looking to put something into orbit.
And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
I know my job here.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really came through with a dominating pitching performance. You see there, 12 strikeouts, and that doesn't even tell the whole story. That was as good as I've ever seen him pitch.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Blue Jays come out on top, 4-1. Good night from the Bronx.
One man on base. For the Yankees, 8 runs, 10 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base.
Tuesday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Yankee baseball starts now. Randall McHenry gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. EK, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And they got a great pitching performance in the opener of this series, so if they could get anything comparable here or the rest of this road trip, you can bet they'll take it.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Hey, one time right now, kid. Here we go.
Shot to third. And the Yankees have their first hit of the ball game. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Into the box now, Blake Swihart. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Ready to deal, here's the 1-1. Hit high and deep to right center. McHenry ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. So they'll try to make something of this 4th inning. Randall McHenry, the hitter now. He was gunned down at second, attempting to stretch a single his first time up.
You know what? I'm not sure if that was on hit.
And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Well, the offense for these guys has kind of been like you, Steve, all year long. Been on vacation. They didn't get much going yesterday at all.
Steven Souza is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. 0-2, here it comes. Hit to third. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Dalton Pompey will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Pulled toward right center field. McHenry sprinting after it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Settling in now, Blake Swihart. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
McHenry has it in his tracks. 2 gone.
All right, come on now, one time.
Randall McHenry steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around.
The center fielder, number 24, Randall McHenry.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
1 run, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Randall McHenry. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
Hey, one pitch right here.
And another foul ball. Way outside. 1-2.
Hey, get on for us here.
Nope.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
Well, he got caught chasing those first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's kind of caught on to their game now. Those are 2 good takes to get it back to 2-2.
Swinging a little blooper to center. Polito comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Right fielder number 20, Stevens.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. A big home run that turned out to be the decisive blow in the ballgame.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top, 5-3. Good night from the Bronx.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight.
Friday night baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, the first of this 3-game week. Randall McHenry into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going.
Hey, come on, big dog, get the pitch. Nobody better.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Randall McHenry. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
Come on, guys. Get your pitch up there.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
See it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Trout.
Dig, go 2, dig!
And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 43 on the year for him. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
And that's the thing about this game. Every pitch tells a different story. I mean, here, this guy, he looks absolutely foolish on the pitch before. So what does he do 1 pitch later? Takes it right over the wall. Well, what an adjustment.
Ramon Quezada is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
And fellas, that's still their only hit in the game so far. They've been pretty well shut down.
Lifted in the air to center field. McHenry moves over, and that retires the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Randall McHenry will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here.
Let her rip. Here we go.
Darvish pauses. First pitch on its way. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Come on, kid. See it drop.
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh?
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Hey, nice and patient.
Cut fastball, and there's strike 2. Bases are empty, one man out. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Just a great two-strike pitch right there. And that's all you can say. As a hitter, you're seeing fastball out of his hand, and then boom!
Randall McHenry comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here.
Hey, no one better, huh?
And he lays off there, 1-0. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Runners on first with one down.
Hey, here we go. Clutch up for
Hit the other way out toward right field. Waldrop is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And entertaining one who stood out among all others. Why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he only had one hit, but he definitely made it count. A big home run that turned out to be the decisive blow in the ballgame.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Angels are winners here, 3-2. Good night from Anaheim.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Angels, 6 runs on 13.
Saturday night baseball now from Southern California at Angels Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. So now let's take a look at Joe Girardi's lineup for the visiting Yankees. Randall McHenry will take his first cuts now. He was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
And, boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And, Eric, this Angel Ball Club entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
And things haven't gone all that smoothly for them here on this homestand. They've won just twice in 5 games, so they're going to be looking to get a little offense going to take some of the pressure off of this pitching staff.
First and second here with nobody out. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch, huh?
Hey, get your
Ready
pitch right
to
here.
deliver the 1-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the way the Angels match up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Archer steps into his windup. 0-1 on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McHenry has it in his tracks. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Angels are gone in order. They're still down. Digging in, Randall McHenry. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. I wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
And that misses inside 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Randall McHenry ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Here you go.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch. That leading off the inning, Randall McHenry, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Hey, your pitch.
Allen's ready. 1-0 on its way. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 44 on the year, as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just the 1 run allowed, but anytime you can give your bullpen a day off, it does nothing but help your club in the long run.
Afternoon baseball now on a Southern California Sunday at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Randall McHenry will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. And a high strike there, 0-1. These Angels, Eric, as they enter play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
And after the loss last time out, that sets up a rubber match here in the finale. So I'm expecting this to be the best game of the 3.
And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Patty Johnson back there. Good umpire. I know some pitchers have felt the squeeze at times on the corners, but I still think he does a good job of rewarding guys for making good pitches.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out.
Hey, be patient, get yours.
Scorched to third. Speared on the dive. The second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Well, I think it's always disappointing when you have a first and third situation and hit into a double play, but at least you do get that first run on the board, so they get their starter the early lead.
Andrelton Simmons will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run.
Well, when you have a rough day at the plate, it's all about letting it go. You can't dwell on it for too long.
McHenry is there to make the catch, and it's 1 pitch, 1 gone. Adeiny Echeverria will come forward now as we give you a look at his home and away splits so far this year. Lifted in the air out to center field. McHenry on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Next for the Angels.
Randall McHenry will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Center fielder. Randall
Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Hey, see you to rip it up there.
Here it comes on 1-1. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Casilla ranging back, but it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Yeah, he gives this ball a pretty good ride out there, and I don't think he was going to be thinking about 3 anyway, but you see the ball pop up and over the wall, so he'll stop at second with the ground rule double.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Steven Souza is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe 4-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Here we go, baby. Find a good pitch.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waldrop giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Now to the plate, Freddie Galvis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over.
Plays it 1
Marcos Casilla will get another shot. Hit by a pitch his last time.
Yeah, I wonder if he rubbed it.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Hammock is in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will... Into the box now, Randall McHenry. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Cut fastball taken for strike one. Shadows starting to fall over this Southern California afternoon as it's been a good contest so far.
It really has. Both pitchers, they've been as advertised. It's been a tightly played game, and the scoreboard shows it.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. McHenry is retired, 2 down now.
And in a tie ball game already, that would have been a tough way to let the go-ahead run get on base. But luckily, this is a nice play behind the plate to make sure that guy doesn't get down to first.
Digging in now, Jonathan Lucroy. He singled his last time up.
And everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. McHenry sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Kike Hernandez struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go over, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
High and deep to left center field. Hammock looking up. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. So a solo shot here to left center field. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over. A tightly contested ball game here, so it makes it hard to...